and welcome to another podcast of episode number 8. So we're talking about oh yeah, that is like, sorry if it's kind of fast, but like we have like limited time. So it's like, yeah, I used to eat like a lot of candy, and accent, I think it's just probably my growth serum of like O bars. So it's like probably like like the candy video. And oh yeah, I did have cavities, and like I posted a picture like already. I'll post this right after. And I try to keep it like small because like sometimes I'm like thinking and it's like processing, and if it's like a certain number, it's like, well, I guess that's like the quality of my podcast. And we probably get that, but like uh, I did do that, like always working out and dieting, and like eating is not that bad, I guess, but like for I think it was for like a rare drop, just like from where I'm from, it's like not really like height chart. Sometimes it's really like low chart, so that's why it's like that. Okay, so anyways, we're talking about like candy, and like I know I stay a lot in like the D area of candy because like that's more like I know it looks like that. It might be like that, but they do like catch feelings, so I guess it's like a plus for me. And like it'll be like nicer than being in your area, and like I don't look like the right candy. So if you're like talking about accent, it's not really an accent. They do have files that talk in accent, but that's like a Australian thing. So I guess like that, but if it sounds like that, no, it's not really that. It's just like my intake of like self herbs. Yeah, it's definitely herbs. Yeah, thanks for that. Like instead of like the coffee herbs of like remedies of that, and then I'd be just like that. So the candy bar, they're just like having me like try other types of flavors that's like similar to the candy, or because they're like trying to figure out what my station is of like customs, like because I like did like J time of like sealed records, so like I have like combinations of like connect points. That's what like my little half a meals are for. As we're like working out, it's really just every day for like a minute, but like I think if we like slow down and not go too fast, then we will have less injuries. And plus, it's better for like image day because we like to take photos and stuff. And I mean, you can still do that, but that's like for people who are like a little bit bigger or obese, they have better like quality of just taking a flick because like they have more receipts from the restaurants of like whatever they're eating. That's why they're like big. So for like models, it's like a little different. We like more interactions with like the mouth portion of like glass, and everything else is like sealed. Anyway, so if you're like on a timer file, the subject would just be candy, and like custom meals of like combine this with that because sometimes it goes, but it doesn't like really go for some time. So with mine, it's just like probably like not carbs of bodybuilding because I did try bodybuilding and it wouldn't allow it because like I think it was like too much like power or something, and that's like the topic we were talking about on like gym, but it wasn't like really like much of a problem. It was just like a tripod. So anyways, for the hair was like modded trim. So I wanted to like see like how you go to the barber shop or like to a salon shop, and they have like a book of like models of like hairstyles. So I had like the specific like design. So that's what I was like practicing which like costed like all the time, but it also became like a photography of like whatever. Anyways, if you're like a file, I'd always favoritize probably my coloration of skin more before yours, but it's definitely the lemon flavor. Now, when I advertise a strawberry, but they do expire of candy, of like the actual fruit, not the candy. Candy is like for some time, but that's why you have to keep up with your like dentistry and stuff. But for me, it was just like fluoride stuff. So, you know, I like to do like it's like a indie like they like candles and stuff. So I like to like have nicotine in my system. It's like they have a review of it. It's like sacred or something. But like for me, it would be more like of ink work of approval of just being like a one type order of like where it came from. Now you're like for the people that don't know, they'll just have to like background my last name because I connected every file of my file to my last name. It's like their even a song on Apple. You know they got Apple or like someone that got Apple or even on that because I'm already using that device on like bought it files. Okay, so like we're running out of time soon. Anyways, candy, uh, butterscotch is a really nice flavor as well. I like that because it reminds me of like butter and crackers. So that's what we're doing. And oh, if I do work out, it does pitch a little. I heard it has like a side effect of craves. And I don't mind. Like if you guys were just trying to hear me talk, I can talk. But like in person, it'd just be like, oh, a directive order or something. So if you're just trying to like hear, yeah, me talk, I guess we can do more podcasts. But like approval of topics of candy podcasts.